Okay, honey, period. Okay, honey. Welcome to the Azealia Banks podcast. This is episode 2 of Cheapy's 2 Cents. I am Azealia Banks. I'm here with my co-host, Born Ready.
What's good? How y'all feeling?
How y'all feeling? We in this bitch on today. We're out here in California recording the podcast. We're having a really good time. Really good California
loving
time.
Loving the weather. It's really
loving
nice.
the weather. Loving the marijuana.
I don't know what they put in that marijuana.
You know what I think about the marijuana in California? I think there are less pesticides and stuff like that. So I think it just, it actually does the good things for you that you needed to do. So yeah, a lot has gone on since I have last dropped a podcast. I've actually recorded so many podcasts, but I guess
it just didn't work.
Yeah, it just wasn't like right. I finally got some microphones, finally got some things, and it's sounding real professional.
Feeling real good about it.
Feeling really good about it. You hear me pull my paper of topics out. Lots of things have happened. I don't want to bore anybody and talk about anything old. So I guess we'll just start with more recent things. Today's April 18th. And I have down here in my paper that Remy Ma punched Britney Taylor
listen.
the face.
What is going on?
Okay, so this is the first era of female rap that I've actually seen there be physical confrontation.
Yeah, I can admit that. Yeah.
From Rico Nasty and Asian Doll and Nicki Minaj and CARDI B, and now this thing, it's like...
It's been a lot of fighting.
The girls are fighting!
The girls are fucking fighting out here.
The girls are fucking fighting out here. Damn. So, I'll admit to not having done too much research about this. Just because I really, really, really like... Deep down, that kind of shit like hurts me, just the thought of anybody compromising their freedom or compromising their anything like that kind of just like, that stuff like really, it gives me like the chills up my spine, but
all I have to say is just, it's just
Remy.
No fighting. No fighting, Remy. No matter what it is. No hands on each other.
Remy.
And
it's just, okay, look, I don't want to be dissing Britney Taylor or anything like that, saying who's this, who's that, whatever, because clearly, I know how to sit down and wallow in my own shit. It's been like, but Rem.
We can't.
Rem.
Just
just
chill out, Rem. Just chill.
Just what breaks my heart about this the most is like she's one of the good ones.
No, great ones.
She's one of the great ones, And I've just always felt that.
But you know what? The reason why I'm kind of biased about it is because you don't know what happened.
Right.
You don't know what happened.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know what happened. But at the same time, right? When you kind of know what your Achilles heel is and you know how like people will try or try to just kind of get you back in your vulnerable position, I think there's like just some diligence that has to be done, especially with the team and the family where everybody is kind of working to erase any room for error. I think that even being on a show like Love and Hip Hop, Mona needs content. She needs content. So I'm not accusing anyone of anything, but I just think that when you're in those kinds of situations, like those are the things that you open yourself up to, know? And
I can agree with
I've
that.
always felt like this was not where, like this is just not going to be a healthy environment for Remy Ma, someone who's just gotten out of jail. Like, this is just not going to be a healthy environment.
I just think I didn't think Remy would be here, honestly.
I mean, a lot of people didn't think I would be here. Lots of people didn't think I'd be. Lots of people didn't think I'd be.
No, I'm just talking about physically fighting. It's like literally physically fighting.
I mean, it's not hard to kind of.
From her situation.
Yeah, exactly.
I would figure
and just who she's presented herself as overall. It's not hard to kind of see, or just imagine her getting into another fight. I just am. Again, I'm not trying to diss Britney Taylor or anything. I'm just kind of, I'm just like confused, I'm really confused because I see Remy Ma and it's like, you had the chance to collaborate with Nicki Minaj, Azealia Banks, and just really kind of like have like a smooth transition back into like, I guess, the upper tier of female rap, because regardless of what people want to say about me or whatever,
people are going to talk regardless.
People are going to talk regardless, but I mean,
listen,
just artistry wise, music industry wise, you get what I mean? Like, there are a handful of female rappers really in the conversation, and there are the ones that sell and blah 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 blah, whatever. I just felt like, it's like, girl, you were supposed to like sit at the art girl table, not at like the female rap gimmick table.
Yeah.
I didn't understand. I completely didn't understand. And
I think being like her being locked up and her coming out, a lot of people were pulling at her. So honestly, she didn't really know where to really go.
Yeah, where to really go, or like what to really do, because times changed. But
no fighting.
No fighting.
No fucking fighting.
No fucking fighting. Like, God, please, no fighting. And
let's keep it clean. Let's make culture, good music. Fucking.
I mean, it's like. And then also you kind of gotta like keep in mind, like, people will set you up to kind of just like get a little fame off of stuff. You know what I mean? Sometimes people will like, if they know that you have a hot head, they will irritate you to the point where you compromise your own shit,
your own freedom, your
own everything. And maybe we're being a little drastic. Like,
I don't think it's being drastic.
I think she's off of probation actually.
Oh, well.
Maybe we're being a little drastic. I just don't want that to kind of like be the next thing that, because I have all my theories about hip hop always being used as a weapon against Black people and just like urban people and stuff like that. And I just I think it's like, they did it once. Don't let them do it again.
Facts.
Don't let them do it again. And it's funny, speaking of which, I don't know, never mind. But it's really weird, and this is the first time I've actually had this thought that all of the dark-skinned female rappers have, somehow had some sort of like run-in, like, serious run-in with the law, and that like translates through the media as them just kind of like, depressed, fucking stressed out, angry Black bitches that, that no one can handle.
You guys out as much
but
as
it's
possible.
like, like, I feel like they always try to kind of put this mental illness angle on every fucking dark-skinned female rapper.
Listen, tell me about it.
Even with Little Kim, like, she's going through her, image changing and stuff. They called it mental illness and self-hate. Like, Foxy Brown, she was also a young girl, in the care of grown-ass fucking men,
trying to survive.
Trying to fucking survive, just trying to fucking get through, and, she's marked as mentally ill. Remy Ma went to jail for shooting someone. Mentally ill. Azealia Banks, mentally ill. Like, it's just
It's a game.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a game. I might be reading too much into it, but but I mean, just when you compare all of that stuff to like, okay, you compare like Little Kim's life story, Remy Ma's life story, Foxy Brown's life story, Azealia Banks' life story, all these like, dark-skinned girls' life stories that kind of work against them. And then you look at somebody like Cardi B, and she's kind of had the same, low life, stripping and crime-filled upbringing, but she gets celebrated for it. And I never really want to kind of use her as an example because it automatically turns into like oh, you're hating thing, blah blah blah, because
automatically
people have their internal bias and they will they'll just automatically think anything that comes out of my mouth is like an attack, but
nowadays the truth is an attack.
I mean, just thinking about that and just putting all of that in context, it's like, wow, like the bar is really fucking low and we've like slid back as a culture. I know like every man in hip hop is now on his like, oh yeah, black sisters, my black queens, we love you, all that shit. And it's a bit performative, because none of that translates into the actual culture or like, who they decide to help make a living, like which black women they decide to help make livings for themselves. So I don't know.
I mean, that conversation to me, it just goes.
It goes
circles.
on and on and on and on and on and on and on. I mean, you get like stop fighting.
Just stop fighting. That's it.
Just stop fighting. And I mean,
I'd expect an album. I want an album.
I mean, everyone wants fucking an album. You know what I'm saying? But like, who wants to fucking release an album in the time period of like where Atlantic Records kind of owns like audience? Like, they have like a big like stake in just the entire social media audience because they pay for all those bots and shit. They pay for all those comments. So, people who are real internet users will just kind of go along with, what they're seeing. Who wants to fight against that? And again, this is not at all. This is not at all being like, oh, who wants to go against Cardi B? Like, nobody gives a fuck about Cardi B. Like, what you have to really actually worry about is the white men behind Cardi B, who
who's really pushing that shit.
who are making the most money off of Cardi B. Exactly. They're making more money off of Cardi B than she's making off of herself. And they're essentially kind of plugging her in to sell to make them money. And what I think a lot of people have missed about, everyone's criticism of Cardi B is that we're not really talking to Cardi B. You know what I mean? We're actually talking to her handlers. To her handlers who are just using her to, I guess, insert themselves monetarily in this new, I guess, black female culture. Because, I don't fucking know. Like, I probably think way too deeply into things, but I personally feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce getting Tidal and like, doing Lemonade and just all the Black Lives Matter movement, all that shit, they were just kind of like, you niggas are getting too fucking smart and too fucking bold. You know what? I read some articles, some Forbes article. It was like, Black women are the leading group of entrepreneurs they're like the leading new group of millionaires, with some shit like that, And I feel like in just the the back systems of the world, there are these like round table discussions where people are just kind of like, always looking for ways to suppress things, suppress any sort of growth, suppress anything. So yeah, especially around the time Lemonade came out, there were a lot of like black female academics on the internet, like really informing a lot of black people about, you know, things that we had no fucking idea about. And they were using the internet as a tool. You know? And that caused us to like stop buying a lot of fucking products that we used to buy. Like, you know, we all stopped perming our hair. We all stopped, you know,
going natural. And
all started going natural. And just that, so those sort of like lifestyle changes account for losses in like white men's pockets, you know? So I personally felt like they threw CARDI B in the mix to fucking dumb it down again. They were like, you bitches are getting way too fucking smart. You bitches are getting too fucking bold, you black bitches. Exactly. And then on top of that, you know, most of those black female millionaires they talk about in those Forbes articles are doing business with China. Mm-hmm. You get what I mean?
But you know what? They're using her to actually control the new generation and really keep it dumbed down.
Exactly.
And unaware of what's important.
Exactly. But
there goes that.
There goes that. There goes that. And it's kind of it's a very precarious time to be a fucking black female rapper. Mm-hmm. I don't blame any fucking black female rapper for not wanting to do anything. And it's not, you cannot give the credit to CARDI B. You got to give the credit to like Craig Callman and fucking Mike Herron and like Julie and all those people over at Atlantic. You know, they've got the algorithms in pocket. They've got Spotify in pocket. They've got the fucking, Billboard, they've got this shit stitched up, you know? And it's just like, shit.
God damn
it. You know, and then it's just like, it's fucked up because like, of course white people are gonna go get like a Spanish girl who's seemingly anti-black. Of course, you know, of course they're gonna go get her. Because she's gonna work hard.
She can get that coin, man.
Oh no, or
do what the fuck they ask her to fucking
she's gonna do whatever the fuck they ask her to do.
You know what I mean?
Because they've somehow convinced her like, you know, oh, you're like the right kind of black girl. You're not like the other black girls.
Yeah.
And they're like feeding her that. And you can tell she kind of believes it. You can tell she kind of believes it a little bit. And that kind of propels her and like, you know, it motivates her a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. You know, hopefully that is like actually like hopefully she'll be safe in that. Like hopefully they don't turn around one day and like decide she's a nigger and be like, fucking.
She's a fucking nigger.
She's a fucking nigger.
I don't even want to talk about that. That's a whole nother subject.
But I mean,
nigger. I mean, what the hell is going on? But anyhow. What do we have next on the agenda?
I don't know. Let's take a break because I have to burp and Okay. And we're back. Okay.
Pow.
Okay, so what else? Let's talk about Britney fucking Spears.
Fucking
Brit. Man. Okay. Listen, you'll hear me like go off about a lot of topics and you'll hear me talk about the white girls, but when I tell you Britney Spears is like one of my fucking favorite white girls in the world. And
she's a blueprint.
Like, no, she is like, okay, maybe that was rude to say. I don't know. Maybe that's rude to say, but it's like, she's a special white girl, you know? She's like really fucking like, you know? And
it hurt me a lot. I was just like,
but
shit.
We haven't gotten any confirmation about anything. We've just been, you know, we're just as bad as fucking Stan Twitter. It's like, you know, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to go too like deep into it, but just fucking I just pray for this girl.
Yes,
I pray for this girl because
there's a lot going on at one time.
You know, there's a lot going on just like in the energy and like in the industry and just in the media, like in society, you know, like a lot of just like magic tricks happening right now.
Listen.
And it's like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a really, really scary time to kind of be like a person of influence and like, that big of a person of influence right now. I think that, the internet has done things to society that's really just empowered people with a lot of information, maybe too much information for,
I think, way too much,
the people controlling it, and they are looking for ways to just like kind of scale back on this whole thing. And I think the whole thing is like pop culture all the way through the internet, and like now the internet is just making this pop culture thing just like crazy to the point where, the people who probably funded the original internet have like so much fucking competition on this www that they created that they will actually do anything for fucking content.
Anything.
Any fucking thing
whether
for content.
Whether it's fake or real.
Whether it's fake or fucking real. And if that means... And people will go into the conspiracy theories about, like just kind of like staged murders and all sorts of things that happen to kind of control the public and because I don't know, I don't know, not my Britney.
Leave Britney the fuck alone.
Leave Britney the fuck alone.
God damn it, not Britney.
God damn it, And it's okay. So just to get into it a little bit more, especially since she is under a conservatorship.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like reason to say like, nah, my bitch is numbing the brain. She didn't take the oath. She didn't take the fucking oath. Somebody else took the fucking oath for her.
I mean, listen.
I think for a very long time it's been very clear that something is not right in her world. And somebody or some entity, some group of people are doing something to her.
I just feel like when you become that big, that's when it's like, it's the most.
Yeah, that's pressure. When people's lifestyles are riding on whether you fucking get up in the morning or not, and people can really become obsessed and just very fucking like psycho about things or just your life going the way that's most suitable for their pockets. And I think there's a lot of fucking misogyny at play here. I think there's a lot of just like
and a lot of people attack this woman. This woman is an icon. Leave her the hell alone.
Yeah, leave her alone.
She's going through something very dark.
Yes, very fucking dark. It's not like, excuse me. I just feel like over the years, they have been doing something to that girl. They've been doing something to that girl over the years.
I mean, to be honest,
and I don't even fucking know what it is.
To be honest, and I'm gonna keep it real. It's not fair to a lot of amazing artists.
It's not fucking fair to a lot of amazing artists how fucking obsessed people without talent get with your talent. Shit. Like just the fact that there is an industry around something that should be kind of holy in a sense and kind of like air.
Yes. They feed off of that. I just feel like they feed off of like raw talent.
Yes, and I think that those kinds of people feed off of making a name for themselves as a music manager, and it kind of gets to certain points where they need to, like in order to keep their little like management LLC going, they need to amass capital.
Oh, of course.
So I feel like, because like first off, I don't even know how you would value a management company. You know what I mean? Because it's a service job. It's not a commodity. You know, like all of these kinds of, like, I guess, industry people, like personal assistants and, you know, concierge who make these weird LLCs or, like, you know, these like PR firms or whatever the fuck they do. It's like, how do you even value that?
I mean, and that's what they tell you to value, you know?
No, I'm just saying, how do you actually
value it?
Quantify, like, what this is worth at any given moment? You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I just don't get it. It's like there was a point in time where all these management companies were selling them. They were selling their like, and I'm doing air quotes. They're selling their management companies to Irving Azoff for like crazy, like, you know, like $5 million, $10 million, and I'm just like, what the fuck is worth $10 million? If all your artists leave you tomorrow, if all your artists die tomorrow, God forbid, what value do you actually have? So it's like, you know, you're kind of selling yourself. I just don't fucking get it. It's a lot of ego and just it's a lot of ego and just like a lot of the help. It's a lot of ego and a lot of the help just trying to legitimize themselves amongst all of these like really great people. Yeah, you know, and just the whole like music industry, like the publishing, the everything. It's just like, wow, you know, like the help really has fucking made a union against the fucking artists, and they really have like designed this system to, you know, the point where they are actually telling you that this is what this part of a song is, and you owe me this part. It's just like, what?
You owe me this.
Like, a song is a fucking song. None of these parts of the song actually exist. You know, they're kind of just like jargon and just, I don't know, shit you tell hopeful people about, you know what I mean? Any fucking way. I went off on a fucking topic, but
I love you, Britney.
We love you, Britney.
We
and
love you.
I just feel like for this whole Me Too fucking movement, like, where are y'all bitches when people really fucking need y'all? Like, you know,
they jump on any bandwagon.
Y'all jump on any bandwagon, and it's just like, for whatever reason, like, and you know what? It's like, I know all you white girls love Britney Spears. You fucking love Britney Spears. Like, where were you guys? Like, why didn't you fucking help Britney? She clearly needs help.
All the girls paid her.
All the girls paid it to us. They paid her.
Paid her dust.
They paid her. And on top of that, you know, okay, listen, I'm not out here being like nobody's apologist or whatever, you know, but a lot of y'all bitches were found out to be lying. You know, a lot of y'all bitches were found out to be lying. And on top of that, I feel like just the fact that like Harvey Mason was this, I mean, not Harvey Mason. No, not Harvey Mason. I love you, Harvey Mason Jr. You're my favorite. Woo. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Harvey.
Sorry, my beautiful black man. I'm so sorry. Harvey Weinstein. It seemed staged to me. Like, it seemed like there were a lot of other people that, you know, like there were a lot of other people that they didn't call out. I don't know if you know, the fucking mother tiger of the Me Too tiger pack sniffed out that he was like, you know, she probably sniffed something in him and was like, nah, he's like sick, he's weak, we can attack him now. Yeah, you know. And I'm okay. Listen. I am not defending Harvey Weinstein. I'm not defending anything. Let's not be confused. I was not there. I didn't say. I don't know what happened. But I know that y'all bitches know. Y'all Me Too bitches know. It's a lot of motherfuckers that y'all still kept
a secret.
You know.
I mean, because
it's a lot of shit in women's culture that y'all bitches did not use that movement to fuck with. You know what I mean? Right. To fucking like help. Okay, I'm not even gonna go on about me, like whatever. Anyways, listen, Britney, bitch, you could come stay with me, bitch. Britney, okay, I got the dogs, I got the soaps, girl.
I'm definitely a slave for you, baby.
Oh, wait, whoa.
No.
Whoa. You sound like the guy that was looking at Ariana Grande. Wait, no. Wait, you're just saying at Aretha Franklin's funeral. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. We're not going to even go over
No, Matthew, that was like the fucking...
That was fucking ridiculous.
No, I'm talking about you still. The sleazy fucking porch Negro in you.
65-year-old man.
65-year-old man sitting on a porch with a fucking cane with a beer in a bag and a big ass fucking bulge. And the cataract. That is what you just did, Matthew.
Come over here, baby. All right.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Disgusting.
That is the funniest.
Britney, we got you, girl.
We got you.
Listen, girl, we got you. We gonna get you through, okay?
And you've been looking great on tour.
And you've been looking great on tour. You've been eating it, sis. Yes. Work.
Check it out.
And you know, another thing, and I'm not even trying to be like, oh. I'm just saying, you know, thank you for also never fucking giving Black women a reason to feel excluded
and
from,
I can't admit that.
You know, like, thank you, Britney Spears.
Yeah,
like,
Britney,
you know, like,
up,
you really, like...
And you show love. You sit in your lane, bitch. Fucked it up in your lane.
You fucked it up, you know, because even though, like, I really do like some of Taylor Swift's songs, like, there's something about her that's very, like, no, Black girls cannot come. You know? Like, you could, like, you know, there's just something about her that I don't feel invited to. You know? She's a very talented girl, you know, great successful woman, blah, 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 blah. But
she got that twinkle in her eye.
Nah, but that missed me. You know, like, the whole Taylor Swift shit missed me. Britney Spears, and, like, even Lady Gaga sometimes, you know, she just kind of, like, the monsters, the little, like, you know, fan base, you know. It's a moment. It was a moment. It's great, but it was never as inclusive as fucking Britney Spears. Like, Britney Spears' universe actually welcomed everybody to it. You know? Yeah. Actually, like, it did all the things that Gaga kind of, like, you know, I guess tries to, like, indoctrinate you with, you know. She tries to, like, I guess she thinks that if she, like, repeats the same things over and over and over, you'll start to believe it about her. But
and I just loved your passion, the choreography, the way you sold sex was just like A1.
And I'm sorry, you know what I mean? Like, just when it comes to that, like all American, pretty young white girl archetype, like Britney Spears ate it. Like, they have yet to bring out another, like, just kind of girl, like, white girl who kind of hit all of those social cues. Yeah. And, you know, like, made the social mark that Britney Spears made. Like, Britney Spears really, like, she successfully made everyone in the world believe that fucking all white women are, like, innocent, nice, sweet, like, you know what I mean? And she's, like, played it. Like, she did it. Everyone else, they give us one. At least one.
And that was the one.
No. That's not what I mean. Like, I mean, all these other, like, white pop stars, they give us one. That just lets us know what they really think. You know what I mean?
Listen.
Like, you know, like, I don't know. The Illuminati should give her, like, the fucking Illuminati award. Like, for, like, selling social values. Like, what Britney Spears is, like, she's the best company. Yeah. You know? She's the best out of all the companies. Anyways, Britney, we love you. We hope you hear this.
Deuces, love.
And what else?
What else do we have down there?
Okay, next on the list, we're going to talk about the Beyonce documentary. Yes. Now, I'm going to admit up front, I didn't see it. Not because I was purposely avoiding it. I just find Beyonce very, like, quite boring. Matthew saw it. Let Matthew.
I saw it.
Oh, okay. We're being pussies. You know, we're being pussies, and I don't think we need to be pussies. Blue Ivy is really fucking
Beautiful.
special. She's so special.
I love Blue
No, she's
Ivy.
really special. She's really fucking special.
She's the one. I
love
promise
her.
you.
Apparently she's releasing 40 track album.
Was it 40?
I think it's like 40 or something.
Well, she dropped something.
Oh yeah, she dropped the
Homecoming.
No, the documentary was called Homecoming. The single was Let It Go.
Oh, it's an actual single. Oh,
yeah, it's a cover of, I don't fucking know, one of those fucking songs our parents play. Those old black people songs or something. It sounded really good, actually. I actually didn't listen to the whole thing. I'm lying. I only listened to like whatever clip I saw on the thing. I haven't
heard it yet.
I love when she sings. I think it sounded
when
really
she
great.
sang.
When Beyonce is singing, that's when I'm just like, oh.
I really enjoyed Blue Ivy just to see her singing and dancing and doing the
and just to kind of see that genius or like intelligence can just transfer that quickly because she's their first child, and just for her to be that special, like on the first go, it's kind of just like, oh wow, y'all are powerful.
No power.
Like, oh wow, y'all are powerful people.
And
wow.
I love it. I love everything.
No, I really do.
And the docu was, it's Beyonce, so same shit.
Yeah, same shit.
I can admit that, same shit. But she put it together well. It's great.
I think that here we go. I think that Beyonce is like beyond fucking talented, and I think that this just effort to try and seem relatable or whatever is just like, it's really not needed. I think maybe like 3 years ago, she may have read some, article or something where people were just like, Beyonce is boring. She's boring. She's boring. She's boring. She needs to evolve. She needs to evolve. She needs to evolve.
Listen.
And, I feel like it may have really gotten to her because over the past couple of years, I just have seen her, just really trying to be on top of trends and be trendy and
it's kind of weird a bit.
It's just I think it just kind of sends the signal to the public that you are in the bucket with everyone, and I feel like that may have been her intention, but it's working in the other way. You get what I mean? Like, it's like people like, okay, like Beyonce's just like, I need to be like current.
Yeah.
And I need to be seen amongst like all these other girls, but then it just kind of puts you in like.
But she knew like the
like
times
it kind of makes you
change.
whack by association. You know what I'm saying?
It does, but she knew the times were gonna change, so she had to change. I feel
no,
like.
she doesn't. She doesn't. She doesn't. I think that just even all of the, because when did you ever see Beyonce on social media? Like, I liked it much more. That's something I do. Like, the reason everyone looks up to you is because you're like nothing like Azealia Banks.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like, that's for like regular like little girls to do. And I just
it is for regular little girls.
It's for regular girls to do, and like it's kind of just like when you do regular shit, like that's how people kind of get. I don't know. You kind of give you signal people that it's okay to like, put CARDI B in a fucking conversation with you, even it's like
that to
what?
me. I was just like what? And not even hating, because I could be a hating motherfucker, but I'm just like, I don't know, and it's
like something is just like off right now. Something's off. I don't know what kind of shift they're trying to do with this girl, what kind of spot they're trying to put her in, but it's just like, why the fuck is, just Beyonce, sweetie, sorry.
No, bitch.
I'm sorry. Like, they're comparing Cardi B to you.
No,
like,
bitch. I was like, what are you?
Like, what the fuck is going on? You know? And, okay, I overthink everything. And I notice every little fucking thing. But I'm going to go into this. There's something about, like, Cardi B. Like, okay, like...
listen, love. We're not going to do it.
No, I'm going to fucking go into it.
We're going to save it?
No, I'm going to fucking go into it.
Okay.
I'm going to go into it.
Let's go.
Because it's like... Why are they trying to she thinks she's so fucking slick, okay? Like, even when the video of her getting her stomach touched by Jay-Z, like, she was just too, like, no, bitch, you're just smiling too fucking hard. You're smiling too fucking hard.
Let's cut that.
And then, I'm sorry. No, we're not going to fucking cut this. We're not going to cut this. Why do we need to cut this? Why?
Let's just,
Because Cardi B thinks she's fucking slick.
I mean,
She and Kim Kardashian think they're fucking slick.
No, both of them.
No, both of them bitches think they're fucking slick. And for whatever reason, they see Jay-Z as like the pinnacle of like all the fucking like king of the world. And like Cardi B thinks she's fucking slick because I saw you lick on that Ace of Spades bottle in the fucking Money video. I'm not an idiot, girl. I'm not a fucking idiot. I know what kind of signal you're trying to fucking send. And the first time she met him at the fucking VMAs, I noticed that she waited until Beyonce was gone to go over to talk to fucking Jay-Z. I saw it.
And
she waited until Beyonce was gone to go over and smile in Jay-Z's face. Oh!
I mean, you know.
Okay, listen, you can't say that.
Yeah.
You can't say that. You can't say that one.
But love.
But you can't say that one.
Yeah, we're not. I'm gonna keep
because
that.
all bitches are hoes.
Yeah.
It's not even like
yeah.
You know, it's not even a thing.
Yeah.
But
we're gonna leave that right there. You know? And
because we have to leave that one right there because yeah. We gotta leave that one right there. But
Homecoming was great. It was great.
Well, I didn't see it.
But you enjoyed Coachella, the live
performance.
Beachella
8, sis.
The docu was just the process of Beachella.
Why didn't you release it last year then?
I didn't understand that either.
Why didn't you release it last year?
Maybe she's dropping music with this shit. Well, she did. Right. Well,
I don't know.
God damn it, Beyonce.
God damn it, Beyonce. No, definitely don't take a break because definitely don't take a break. But my vision, okay, so I am a really big Beyonce fan. I criticize, sometimes I hate on it, like whatever. It's because, I like to just see Black women on the cutting edge of everything, and I just love to see the Black girls fucking it up, I have so many like creative ideas for Beyonce, like that are so fucking cool.
Next subject. You don't think
I was gonna talk about like my creative ideas.
Okay.
I was gonna talk about my fucking creative ideas.
All right, love. Is that
okay? Yeah, no, don't give anything away for free.
Yeah,
no more free ideas, Azealia, because then you give your ideas away for free, and then you get mad, and then you get mad when they actually take them and don't include you.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, all right, Azealia.
Let's leave it. Okay,
let's leave it. Anyways,
great job.
Okay.
I mean, we wasn't gonna talk about Nipsey's situation, but we wanted to get into it.
I just have to first off, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Rest in peace.
I never met him. To be honest, I didn't really listen to his music. I just feel a lot of things around this situation. I feel a lot of things around the situation. Of course, because it's now made major headlines and made the news and all sorts of things like that. And something is just not right. Something is not right. There are just a lot of things that are not right. I don't believe any of the stories. I don't believe that it was just a jealous guy that went up,
Yeah, no.
I don't believe
a lot
that.
Of things up in the air.
Of course, it's not the Dr. Sebi thing. I don't believe any of it.
Yeah, it's a lot of untold things about this story.
No, there's a lot of guilty people around this story.
Mm-hmm.
And
I feel like it's the people that's like actually close to him. You know, it's not even. I mean,
something is really not fucking right. And that to me just looked at one thing. The one thing I can say about all of this is that the major motive behind this was money.
Yeah,
it was a cash grab. The amount of just money being made posthumously for Nipsey Hussle is very scary.
Yes.
It's very scary. It's very fucking scary.
It's very scary.
It's very scary to watch. It's very fucking scary.
You know, shout outs to his mom, you know, his family. You know, I know they're really going through a tough time right now. Lauren.
Condolences to everybody. But something is not fucking right. Something is not right.
Yeah, it was just...
Somebody knew.
Everyone knew.
A lot of people around him knew that this was going to happen.
Yeah.
They like, oh, I can't.
And that's the sad thing about it.
That's the fucking scary thing.
Everyone knew what was going to happen.
And it was done specifically to make people spend their money, because Americans are very emotional spenders. We are very, very emotional spenders.
And when it was just like they're selling tickets for the funerals, I was just like, wait a minute. Why are you guys selling tickets to... That should be very private for his family, honestly.
Or, I mean, even if you're doing it at the Staples Center for his fans, free.
None of that.
They charged, like, you know, it's like... And just how quickly they put all of these like events together, you know, and just it. Oh.
You know, and to think about it, it makes you cringe.
It makes me cringe. It makes me sad, because, you know, as Black people, we're just vulnerable on so many levels. You know, we're just vulnerable on so many fucking levels. And we'll, you know, it's so hard to get to the truth.
I mean, you really think it's that hard? It's there.
No, it's hard to get to the truth when, you know, the system was not built for you.
Exactly.
To thrive, survive, or do anything. And again, this kind of goes back to what I was saying about Cardi B being an industry plant to derail that very, you know, intellectual Black women's conversation or intellectual Black women's conversations that were happening, you know. Just all of the emphasis in, like, you know, the media articles on, oh, he was a Black businessman. He's a Black businessman. Black-owned business. Black-owned business. Black-owned business.
Help the community.
You know, help the community. Like, all the things that we are talking about as a group so much right now. You know, these fucking keywords, these, like, hashtags, these triggers. And it's like psychological terrorism. Because what it will do is either make us back down to the point where we are just too fucking afraid to like open any businesses or do anything, you know, or rile us up to the point where we get angry enough and there's a race war happening. It's just like, you know, it's like one of the two.
And please don't let them be afraid of whatever the fuck we doing. Cause,
I mean, let's just hope that I'm like irrelevant and a flop and unimportant enough to ever fucking be that important to these guys to be on the fucking chopping block.
You're very fucking important.
I mean, but you know, when you think about it, it's just like, do you really want to be famous?
Yeah, I mean,
is that what you want? You know, and it kind of, you know, it hurts in another way, like, because we made hip hop to free ourselves. And now it just seems controlled. Like, yeah, and you know, we're just trapped under it. You know, like we're trapped under it.
And it leaves you depressed and stressed. You know what I mean? Because no one asked for a lot of things.
I feel like that is the point in, you know, the like, I mean, like the greater American paradigm, you know, like the point in all of that is for Black people to remain depressed. All the time. Like all the time. Because if we don't remain depressed, then, you know, we won't fight each other, we won't commit crimes, and we won't be thrown in jail where we kind of work for free. It's a replacement of the same free labor that they were getting during slavery, you know? And I don't know if America's scrambling right now because China is like on the up and up, and China's actually like, but okay, listen, I don't trust anybody. And that's not to say, like, I'm not saying I don't trust Chinese people, I don't trust white people. Like, I just don't trust any fucking body because, you know, as a Black person, like, I'm just fucking paranoid. You know, like, I'm paranoid.
Exactly.
I'm just paranoid, you know, and,
but
you know,
what is the point?
But it's just like, what is America trying to do with Black people? What are they trying to do with this like piece of society?
The influencers. It's not even just
it's Black people in general. What message are they trying to send to us? Because it's like you have China kind of, you know, creeping into Africa and, you know, giving people just kind of necessities in exchange for their goods, in exchange for just access to their lands and stuff like that. And China is also empowering, you know, Black American women here by selling them mink eyelashes and fucking mink weaves, and these women are going on to become millionaires. You know, what kind of like weird back system Sigmund Freud, like Freudian fucking round table, like what is that conversation?
Listen, because
all of this shit is like orchestrated, and everything that's happening to us is happening to us by design. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, racism doesn't exist, free your mind. Listen. But it's kind of like, you know, it is really kind of that simple. It is really that simple to just kind of like, you know, be like, this doesn't actually exist. Like none of this actually exists. Like, I'm not actually fucking African American. What is that? You know, but I mean, like shit, they've even locked the water sources off. You know, they've locked the water sources off. Water sources. Sorry, I almost ate that. They locked everything off. You know, you can't even grow your own food. You have to work. That's the fucked up shit about all.
But that's why they set it up that way, where you have to work. You have to do the labor. You have to. You know,
I mean, it's just fucking scary.
I mean, not even trying to bring up Whitney Houston, like we literally attacked her own people.
I didn't.
No, but a lot of her own people, when she was going through that mishap.
Yeah, they attacked her. But then recently, I don't know which one it was. I think it was Famous Dex or something. He went online and was like, you know, I'm clean from lean. All these messages like, yeah, like, you know, you can do it. We're rooting for you. We love you. All this shit. And it's just like, damn. Fuck.
Y'all told Whitney she looked like she was going to die. You'd be like, God damn it. What the hell? Whitney stressed. God damn it.
I mean.
Anyway. Period.
And then you know, even when you figure it out, you just feel like, damn, I was like so dumb the whole time. Then that just, you know, it just brings like, you know, your racial esteem down some more, because I feel like lots of Black people have very high self-esteem and kind of low racial esteem.
Hell yeah.
You know, like we'll be like, oh, Black people are so stupid, Black people are so blah, blah, blah. But I am the right kind of Negro.
Right nigger.
I'm the right nigger. And we're all guilty of it. It's just, but I don't think that any of these dilemmas are our fault. All of this is by fucking design. And it's all been by mind control. And
I mean, but question, does that make it okay? Like,
of course it doesn't make it fucking okay. But shit. I mean, okay, so let's like dig deeper into it. Like, if the real plan for Black people is just to kind of like use them as a slave state or like eradicate them completely, it's kind of, and like replace us with robots or something.
Yeah,
like that's really, I mean, okay, listen. Listen, that's the fucking plan. Okay.
Listen,
that is the plan. White people want to eradicate the entire the entire earth of fucking colored people and replace us with fucking robots, and then just have like a real fucking ethno state.
Yeah, come on.
Like they probably thought that it would be easier to like stomp the color out of the world, but it's proven to be a very fucking hard challenge. Like,
very hard.
It's a very hard challenge to kind of like get rid of the root of the earth, or like the root of, just it's really fucking hard.
But you know what's sad? That a lot of people are easily brainwashed. So it's kind of hard for Black people to figure out what's the difference. You know what I mean?
I think the first step is kind of admitting that we're brainwashed, and like admitting that all of the things we think about ourselves or feel we know about ourselves and each other is absolutely fucking wrong, and just, you know, sit in that.
Sit in that.
I think, you know, like we need to just kind of like sit in the situation, and figure it out. There's definitely a spiritual war going on.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely a spiritual war going on. And you'll hear me talk about Christianity and stuff like that, but it's like really imperative that Black peoples all across the world stop praying to white ancestors for your freedom. You're not going to get your freedom. You're not going to get your fucking, you're not going to get.
Please stop.
Yeah, it's a trap.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a trap. And yeah, it is a magic trap. I see lots of, you know, good Black Christians being like, oh, that's that devil. That's the Satanism shit. Like, actually,
God damn it, you're in. You standing right in.
You're standing right in it, honey. You're standing right in the shit. God damn it.
And that's the key.
It's really not a key. It's not a key, because there we go again. You know, like, and this is why, that's why we won't ever get anywhere. Because we love to fucking put each other down. We love to be better than the next nigger. Like, Black people love to be doing better than the next Black person.
And that's weird.
It's very fucking weird. And I don't know, it may be an internal bias that we've developed, just kind of, you know, from years and years and years of just social fucking training, or just, you know, social influence from the outer white world. But we got a lot of fucking problems, myself included. And that's one thing I think Black people have never actually given me the credit for admitting that I ain't shit.
I mean,
like, I've actually admitted that I ain't shit from day one. You know, like, I'm actually willing to have an open conversation about why do I love white dick?
I mean,
like, why do I fucking love white dick? I don't know. I can admit that, you know? These like rap niggas will just hide behind every fucking excuse, and they'll lie to you. I told you I wasn't shit.
I told you.
I told you, niggas. I was a bad wench.
Yo, can you not? Yo.
I'm not. At least I hope I'm not. Oh, whatever. God damn it.
Listen.
I'm just a poor female rapper trying to make my pay. Okay?
God damn it. We don't want anything else but just to live.
I just want to fucking, like, live.
And have fun with this shit.
And just, like, smile and be happy.
Y'all taking it too goddamn serious.
God damn it. But, yeah. So, I don't know. I'd like to talk more about how kind of Black people have, you know, and, you know, I've been, you know, doing it, and a lot of times people don't understand that I do that for sarcasm and irony, just to kind of, like, show you how, like, stupid and obnoxious kind of just all these things that we think about ourselves as Black Americans, and we, like, you know, all these, like, just like these systems of, like, ethics that we have that we, like, grade each other on and shit like that, you know. And
it's a game,
but okay, so very often people will be like, well, Azealia, you called a girl a tar baby. And I've explained this a lot of times in text, but this will be the very first time I explain it.
Okay.
Or did we talk about this last episode?
We actually didn't. We didn't.
Yeah, we didn't. Okay. So, once upon a time, I was on an airplane. Again, I think that was a setup too, you know. There was a total, like, campaign to, like, get me out, you know. I don't know who I pissed off. I don't know what happened, but they got me the fuck up out of here, okay? So I was on this plane. They got me out of here. So I was on this plane, and I get into this altercation with this guy, called the guy a faggot, and it goes viral. So then, you know, all these people come out of the woodworks, and surprisingly, lots of Black people come out of the woodworks, and they're like,
a lot.
You make Black women look so bad. You make Black women look bad. Like, blah blah blah. This is why we can't da da da. And all of a sudden, you know, 400 years of all of a sudden, Azealia Banks was responsible for 400 years of just oppression, slavery, and I was all of a sudden, like, responsible for what the rest of the world thought about every fucking Black person in the world. Listen. You know. So this little girl comes into my DM, and I had been fielding replies all day, you know. This little girl comes into my DM. First off, I didn't even know she was 16. Thought she was my age. She thought she was my age. Again, get your kids off the internet.
Listen.
So she comes to my DM, and she's just like, you know, you make Black women look bad. I don't know. She said some other shit. And I just said to her, well, like, you know, you need to kind of, like, take a second and realize just the self-hate in what you are saying. Why do you think that a singular Azealia Banks, and whether it be my bad opinions, my bad actions, whatever I'm doing, why do you think that I am somehow responsible for what the world thinks about you? Right? So I told the girl, you know, the world already thought you were a nigger before I called this guy a faggot on the plane. Like, trust me, you know, you've got to kind of, you know, you gotta, you don't really understand what you're saying when you say stuff like that. You make Black people look bad. I am not, like, and neither of us are responsible for what white people think of us, you know? Mm-hmm. And I think it's really, like, when people say stuff like that, you make Black people look bad, it's like trying to kind of take like, it's almost like taking responsibility for white supremacy. You know, you're, like, blaming it on yourself. Because to say that I make you look bad is kind of making yourself, like, complicit in my fucking dumb shit.
And yeah, why are you watching me? I'm not.
But regardless, it's the worst fucking thing. Like, Black people have to stop saying that to other Black people. Stop saying that to other Black people, because when you do that,
making me look bad.
When you do that, you take responsibility for racism and white supremacy and all type of shit like that. So the girl's Black as shit. You know, I'm looking at the girl. I'm like, you must be, like, out of your fucking mind. Like, you are Black as shit, okay? Listen, anything that the world thought about you and your fucking Blackness, they thought about it before I fucking came along, okay? Tar baby. So, Now, the reason I called her tar baby is because you need to realize that you are actually you're a black girl. You need to have more pride for yourself than that.
Yeah.
That I'm making you look bad. You're blacker than me.
And you're a young girl still off the internet.
But regardless of what, okay? Now I got to make this really bad for you, because you are also doing white supremacy's job in like policing other Negroes, There's a lot wrong in you telling me you make black women look bad. There's a lot of just things going on. I called you a tar baby to remind you that no matter fucking what I do, whether I call someone a faggot or whether I fucking never post on the internet again, you're gonna have to deal with your fucking blackness, okay?
Period.
You are gonna have to deal with your blackness. Your blackness, not my blackness. My blackness is not responsible for your blackness. That's a myth. That's chicken coop shit. Like Massa comes out on the fucking porch and then other niggas just like, oh, you making us all look bad out here. We ain't gonna get no dinner tonight.
Goddamn.
Girl.
You ain't gonna eat shit. Fucking with you.
No. You make black people look bad, honey. No.
And it's not.
They already thought you were a nigger, especially you. Especially you. They already thought you were a nigger.
And you know what? We're not even gonna go in on you because you're a little girl.
No, we're not gonna go in on that because you're a little girl. But sometimes I feel like it's important to kind of shock that kind of shit out of like little black girls. Like I gotta shock you for a second, because half the time, like little girls don't even know what they're saying when they repeat shit like that. You know what I mean? Like
talking.
They're just talking. They're just like saying things that they fucking heard their mother say.
Mm-hmm.
And I love my blackness. I love your blackness. I wish you would love your blackness more to kind of realize that when a human being does something wrong to her blackness, it's not to fucking blame for it. Really.
Period.
Really.
And read more. A lot of the generation do not read.
Does not read.
Does not read. Sorry, you're talking shit. But yeah, read, motherfuckers.
Yeah, just really read and educate yourself and just, really, really make it an effort to not accept responsibility for this situation that we're in here in America. Like, no, there was nothing we could fucking do. The United States military has the most guns in the fucking world. Like, there's like nobody's getting past the military. Not even these crazy fucking rednecks stockpiling artillery in the fucking middle of nowhere. Like, no. Like all those fucking like hillbillies with their fucking gun, like if the fucking US wanted to just like drop a bomb on the whole fucking shit, like come on, they would just attack them from air. It's kind of like an argument for gun control. Like there's really no reason to have a gun. Like, some war against the army is not gonna pop off. It's not gonna pop off. Like, and we should really fucking hope that it does not pop off because they've got the most fucking guns in the world. So why does anybody need guns? Why do even police officers need guns? I don't even think they're like owned by, I don't even think they're like part of the same entity as, from what I last remember hearing, like local police forces are private companies. The government totally has the power to take the guns from the cops. I mean, they should.
They
fucking should.
They're using them too goddamn much.
Yeah.
For nothing.
I mean, to be honest, I think I would rather like a universal, like just like nationwide martial law instead of all of these individual police forces.
You believe in martial law?
No, I don't believe in martial law. I would rather have the U.S. military have like a fucking, network of like national protection shit than have all these fucking bozo ass fucking like private police forces. Like, it's just like, it's all old school, like secret society, like money sharing shit, you know, like
that shit,
founding fathers shit. And not to be rude, this is not an anti like police thing or anti like conservative thing at fucking all, but it's just like, you know, the I guess the handshakes made in early America by all these like white male ancestors of just like these current, like, you know, I guess red, you know, conservative people, they are kind of outdated and just kind of like, you know, whatever new like model of white racist person, I don't know. And I don't know, sometimes I think that those fucking Silicon Valley guys are like low-key fucking conservatives, but you know, that's something for another day. I think that just this is kind of like that breed of people, they're dying. You know, that breed of male, like white male, and just kind of like that set of morals is dying with Donald Trump. I've always said that Donald Trump is the last of the fucking Mohicans. This is the last of the great white American male archetype, you know. And after this, the next great white male archetype will be the great gay white male archetype. It's happening. They're ushering it in, like it's happening. You can just see it. You know, like the straight kind of patriarch, like straight white male patriarch kind of like, you know, archetypical, I guess, son of America, like face of America that we've sold to the entire world, I guess, since our inception, is like, this is the end. This is the last of that breed. And a lot of just kind of American history is going to be encapsulated with Donald Trump. I don't know what they're going to do with him or to him. You know, I don't wish anything on anybody. I don't know.
Shit.
But, you know,
Donald gonna be going quick.
I've always said that he is like, he's the end of an era. Like, he's literally kind of like the last Massa. Like he's like the last of Massa's sons.
Yo, can you stop?
He's kind of the last of Massa's sons. This is like, no, really. And that's why he won. Like, okay, that's actually a really great like metaphor and way to look at him. I've always likened him to Eric Cartman. Yo. But just the way he whines and choirs and
yeah, he's a whiner.
You know, he's just like I don't know, like every fucking like demure white woman's worst fucking nightmare to have an ugly fucking little bitch of a fucking son.
His wife be upset.
I'm not even talking about his wife, I'm talking about his mother. You know what I mean? Like Donald Trump is like that's like a white woman's worst nightmare. When you think about who his mom probably was and like the archetypical white woman that existed then, you know, just like like happy, taken care of, no stress, but no stress, no nothing, you know, just fucking buying Pyrex bowls and having Tupperware parties and shit, and then she just gets this fucking like ugly son of a bitch of a son.
Yo.
Like, she probably felt cursed. Because he's really like, no, he's got the face that only a mother could love.
Man.
Like, you know. See, you know, I'm a piece of shit because I can't be Donald Trump's mother. I would be like, you are ugly.
Listen.
I'd be like, shut your little fucking ugly ass up.
Shut your stupid.
Little stupid, no, stop. I wouldn't do that. But yeah, he's like, yeah.
Oh.
He really represents like a white woman's worst fucking nightmare.
Listen.
Anyways, I don't know what they're gonna do with him. What were we talking about before that?
We're going so fast with this shit.
I don't fucking know. Let's take a break. Okay, so all right, now we're back.
We're
Okay, so let's give a shout out to Joe Budden because you have totally inspired me to start taking my shit taking seriously.
Yes.
Shout out to Joe Budden, and just, shout out to everything you're doing for the culture. You're a really good voice for, I guess yourself, really.
Yeah,
but I like to hear you talk shit. And, you kind of, you let me know that it could be possible. I could legitimize my hateration. But, we are sad to see state of the culture.
Yeah, I was like, wow. We watch it. We watch every episode.
No, the fuck we don't.
Just being sarcastic,
we don't watch that shit at all. Originally Diddy hit me up and he wanted me to do the show. And I remember going on my taping with Joe Budden and sitting there with Joe Budden, meeting him for the first time. And I just kind of got the sense like, this nigga fucking hates me. Like, I was just like, no, like, okay, I don't fucking know. I talk a lot of shit, and I probably may have said something about Joe Budden before I had the taping or whatever. But I was invited to the taping under the impression that I was going to be a co-host. And, I don't know. I guess, and I hadn't heard his podcast before that taping. So I didn't really do any research or anything. But I guess the conversation just kind of was it was just too barbershop, like barbershop kind of thing, which would have been appropriate for a podcast. But Diddy hit me up, telling me all these great things, first black television station, blah, 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 really selling me the dream. And of course, I am an emotional black person. I have a lot of self-pride. So, of course, if you tell me this is good for black people, I'm going to fucking believe it. Yeah. Great.
Fact.
I'm in. So, I start drawing all these fucking mood boards for, shows, revolt shows and shit like that. And I actually had, this really cool, creative written for the State of the Culture show. But when I went and I auditioned, I kind of, stressed, am I actually going to be able to have, a real black woman's point of view on the show, or am I, Joe's sidekick? What is it, And if I was going to be Joe's sidekick, I thought that for a black network, it'd be really fucking good to just kind of, just make a news, make a news. I was thinking, it'd be so cool if Joe Budden and I were the Black Regis and Kelly.
Oh, that would have been cool to be.
Oh my God, that would have been so fucking cool. Me, just dumb, ditzy, kind of whatever. You know what I mean? Just kind of humanize this unit, black male, black woman, and just kind of show the world that these two beings can get along and they share interests and they have things to talk about. And I felt like the State of the Culture show was just kind of a poor attempt to capitalize on social media conversations.
Yeah.
I
think just do it together.
Yeah, and even the way it was seated, it was I don't know, I feel like Revolt tried to just I don't know. They tried a lot of things, and it just because I think that Joe Budden is actually really fucking smart. I think he's really fucking intelligent, I think he's TED Talk intelligent, NPR intelligent. And I was very excited because even though I never listened to his podcast, what little I knew about Joe Budden, I knew that he was smart. But I knew that he was dumb. I knew that he was a fucking a black man who thinks he knows best. You just you know how black men's egos are, whatever. Yeah. But I was really excited about this because I was just shit, Diddy's really about to fucking make this move into fucking society.
I was even excited.
I was really excited. And
what do you think made it go left?
There was no structure for the show. There was zero structure for the show. It was like the structure for the show was the same thing from Everyday Struggle. You know, it was the same structure. Like, put these people in chairs, sit them around, and just whatever.
And just talk.
And just talk about kind of like, I mean, things that are semi-important, but I think that at this point in time, as Black people, to have a show called State of the Culture, you really actually have to have some balls, Diddy. Like, you can't do like the safe thing, like, you know, let me sell products to Black people, and give them Black pride, but don't give them enough Black pride to piss my fucking just white backers off. You know, like
a little hope.
Yeah, like just don't say too much. Like you know what I mean? Don't raise people up too much because we don't want to like piss our white backers off. Like it gave that, and I feel like if that's gonna be the case, then it's just like, what do we fucking need Revolt for? I'd rather just watch the fucking White Station. You know, I mean, I'd honestly, I'd rather fucking watch White Station. I think that Joe Budden, you know, put him in a suit. Y'all need, like, we needed a suit. It should have looked like how all these fucking dumbass Jimmy Kimmels and fucking, you know, how they're fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
suit on him, I would have been like, okay.
Or even if it was like cut screens, like, you get what I mean? Just, and prepare his topics. Please, prepare his topics. Furthermore, Remy,
we're not even gonna.
Yeah, we're not, because that's just like elitist fucking like bullshit. I'm still mad you leaked that fucking fake picture of my pussy. I'm still mad you leaked that fake picture of my pussy, and I'm still kind of like, actually, I'm not mad. I'm just kind of like annoyed at the fact that you tried to, you really, really tried to control the female rap narrative for a second. Like, you really tried, and you really thought you were going to get it, but I told you weren't going to fucking get it. You know? Just for you to get out of jail and then be like, I'm going to collab with Iggy, I'm going to collab with Azealia, or whatever the fuck you're saying, you know, like shouting me out in your song, to then go on the radio and be like, it was tumbleweeds when I first came out. Damn, you are really trying to fucking work this public relations thing. Like, shit, Remy.
I mean, listen.
Come the fuck, like, it was tumbleweeds. What? Okay. Like, girl. You know, and that just kind of like diminished everyone outside of Nicki Minaj. You know, like, it just diminished every fucking woman's contribution to fucking rap in that moment. It was tumbleweeds when it came out. No. When I came out. Girl, did you even know how to use Instagram when you came out?
No, it was a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
A lot.
There's a lot going on. So, I mean, just to like have that, like, you know, just to come from that and then be on a show called State of the Culture, it was just like, Diddy, like, this casting is just like a bit off.
Yeah. I liked the guy that was on there.
No, he's a very intelligent young Black man. I like him too.
I forgot his name.
I forgot it too. Honestly, you know what? Sometimes I just feel so cast out from like Black culture by Black men that I just like, I just be like, whatever. What are these niggas up to now? What the hell are these niggas up to now?
Goddamn, you out there on that goddamn porch.
I have to say, I'd be really sad to see Revolt flop, even though I feel like it's absolutely going to flop.
Because what is Revolt?
What the fuck, Diddy? What the fuck are you doing with that network station? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What's going on? I don't really.
Like, what are you doing?
I always wanted to know, like, what the fuck was going on.
What the fuck is going on?
Listen.
Diddy, just for like the rest of like Black culture's sake, you actually have to win with Revolt, because if you don't win with Revolt, they'll never give another nigga a fucking television station again. So yeah, I would figure it out. Yeah, I'll figure it out. You know, and maybe, you know, get over whatever like blackmail ego shit that like makes you think that like, you know,
get a new cast,
or just stop thinking that like black male's perspective is the only fucking valid perspective on Black culture. You know, like, just okay, I'm not bashing the brother, but it's just like, you know, like, there are other fucking humans in the Black race besides men. You know, we actually have brains, and we are actually like you. And for real, don't just fucking like say it just to fucking say it, because that's what all you Black men do. You say it just to fucking say it.
Yo,
oh, my black queens. I love black queens.
Yo, I cannot.
Black queen. Oh.
Listen.
And it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. You know, like, don't tell me you love me just so I keep, like, clicking on your shit. You can keep taking my money. Like, like, black women don't have any fucking money. Like, we don't have any fucking money to spend. Like, I mean, if you really love us, then just be, like, open about the fact that you don't care you don't care what fucking happens to us in business, in culture, in art, in any fucking field, so that we can just get on with our fucking lives and get that white dick, baby.
And move on, baby.
And get that white dick, y'all.
You know, wow.
You know,
Yo.
I mean, like, come on, just like, come on. Give us free. Because
I am sad it's the last episode. It was the last one.
No, I'm not. Because it just made... I mean, if that's going to be, like, state of the culture, and then for, like, Revolt to be the one, like, black television station, it's like, oh, my God, Diddy, you are, like, such a fucking, like, late Harlem nigga. Like, oh, my God, Diddy, like, you need to read some books. Like, you need to, like, read some books and, like, really, really, like, I mean, shit. Like, don't tell the people about themselves when you don't even know about yourself. When you don't even know a single fucking thing about yourself as a whatever. Okay, it's done. But it's just like, I'm tired of hearing, like, black men, like, preach from the ivory tower at that to other fucking black people about what the fuck they need to do. Like,
you in the goddamn towers.
Like, oh my God, you're in your fucking daddy's tower talking shit. Your fucking master's tower talking shit. God damn it. Oh well.
Listen. Oh well.
Oh well. Listen.
Life goes on.
Life goes on. Life goes on.
I mean, what's next with music?
Oh, Kodak Black and T.I.
Black. Oh, listen.
Okay, T.I., you're a piece of shit, okay? And I'm going to need you again.
Stop acting tough.
Stop. It's not even the acting tough thing, but you're really so fucking full of shit. And you just kind of like, you're the perfect example of, like, everything I talk about. What, like, and okay, yeah, again, I'm not, listen, damn. What's wrong with black people? Whatever. But you're just kind of the perfect example of, like, all this fake love I feel black women get. I mean, like, it's fake fucking love. Like, you're married to a white woman, you fucking brought up white Iggy, and then as soon as,
wait a minute, he's married to a white woman.
Tiny's white. Like, her mom is, like, fucking white.
Oh, for real?
Her mom's white as shit.
Oh, shit.
Tiny's white as shit. I mean, whatever, like, okay, whatever, biracial, who gives a fuck, but Tiny's white, like, and you know what he gives down in that, like, southern plantation, like, kind of, like, mindset, like, his fucking brown ass was, like, and no offense to Tiny, but in the Escape days, to pick, to you know what I mean? You liked her because she was white.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you liked. You liked her because she was white. You did.
Yeah, she could put you on, too.
Yeah, she could put you on. And I'm sure she's a very sweet woman. I actually like Tiny. Like, I think she's, like, a really, really nice person.
Very humble.
She's very fucking humble.
Very talented, too.
And she's very talented. And she's very innocent. She minds her business. And I honestly, like, I'm sorry, Tiny. I'm just trying to prove a point.
Listen,
you are you're very funny. So
wait, did you hang out
canceling?
With Nipsey?
All I'm saying is, like, you're canceling Kodak Black now because he and one thing I've always said about T.I. is, like, T.I. wants to be in the higher ups so bad, like, he's been signaling to the fucking, like, Masons or the Illuminati or whoever, like, please fucking pick me, and it's like, please let me in,
God
damn it.
Because it's just like, not letting your country ass in. God damn it.
Like, they're not letting your fucking country ass in.
You can't handle it.
They are not letting your fucking country ass in.
God damn it.
You fucking jig.
You fucking jigaboo. God damn it.
Fucking jig. They're not letting you in. But he's always trying to be the reasonable Negro, and it's just like, dude, you threatened me with physical violence because I was arguing with some white girl about some, like, girl stuff. Like, you actually
got involved.
No, you actually threatened to put your hands on a black woman in defense of a white girl, of a fight you started in a white girl's honor. Like you started a fight with a black girl, a young black girl who didn't even know you. You've never
Never.
You told me you're gonna slice my fucking throat.
And then you felt
you
like
told me
okay.
You would slice my throat. Okay, and now you want to fucking stand on top of
Kodak Black,
on top of any fucking body, and chastise them about anything.
It's like, bro, sit the
You
fuck
just
down.
look dumb, okay? And I'm not even gonna blame it on your blackness. You're just fucking dumb. You're just fucking dumb. And, you know, I'm not going to blame it on your blackness because I'm not going to blame your stupidity on me.
Exactly.
I'm not going to take responsibility for your stupidity. But you ain't nothing but a plantation mutt. You ain't nothing but a dumb plantation mutt who passed like a little bit of a fucking paper bag test.
God
and like,
it.
You got the wrong fucking idea about us Negroes.
Exactly.
You know, you little fucking light-skinned paper bag son of a fucking bitch. Sitting up here trying to fucking tell us niggers how to fucking be niggers. How dare you fucking half-bred.
Yo.
You fucking half-bred. Sit your
fucking half-bred. You sit your fucking ass
fucking half-breed. Sit your fucking half-breed ass down with your fucking half-breed wife and your half-breed kids.
God.
And shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Yo,
shut the fuck up. I'm not talking to you.
I'm not.
Shut up. Shut up. You go paper bag Negro. Oh, they changed the rules now. Now you're really a nigga, you know? Because when you first came out, it was
you had that buzz. You
had that buzz, and you know you was feeling a little like light-skinnedness. You know, you was signing Iggy and telling black people like, oh, well, we don't. This is racism. We'll be doing to this girl, like,
shut the fuck up.
And then as soon as they reminded you that you're a nigger, then you want to be like all for like the black cause and all that other shit. Like, shut your fucking half-breed ass up. You fucking mutt.
Your dumb ass.
You mutt. You plantation mutt.
Yo.
You plantation fucking bastard. Shut the fuck up, okay? Because you are just sending signals every fucking where. You just want to belong somewhere. You fucking mutt.
And you're still not going anywhere.
And you're still not going anywhere. They're going to keep you right there on fucking VH1.
Yeah,
like,
VH1.
No, they'll never let you. They'll never let you in.
Getting that Mona Sky check, god damn it.
You know, maybe you can like just make sure you show up at the Rock Nation brunch every year and take a picture with Jay-Z and kind of make it look like you're in because you're not fucking in.
Yeah, because I've never saw him there.
Neither have I. I might be making that up, but
god damn it, go get clout off of Jay-Z. God damn it.
Good try. Good try. Or you know what? Like you probably should have stuck with Iggy. You maybe could have Russell Simmons the shit. You know,
Yo,
Russell Simmons loves white
Russell,
pussy.
Leave Russell
he
out
fucking
of it.
loves white pussy.
Listen,
you know,
Russell's the man. No, you know what I'm saying.
I cannot reward like black men for anything else anymore when they just let this whole side of black culture, female black culture, be it music, be it everything, just kind of fall by the wayside. I can't reward them for like I really can't.
I mean, do you fault every black man for that?
No, I fault people like Russell Simmons and like Jay-Z and Diddy and all those people because you guys are like in position. You guys are in position and you purposefully ignore us and let us kind of suffer on the side, but then you get up and say some like bullshit like about our black women are the most unprotected, you know, you like post some fucking Malcolm X clip or some shit like, ugh. Ew.
They like to front a lot for them goddamn people.
It's like, y'all niggas want to be white so bad. And listen,
they don't even want to be white. They just want to kiss that massa hand, bitch.
Ooh,
and don't want
to kiss this fucking old
just,
white, wrinkly, sun-spotted
just
hand.
That fucking hand with the freckles on it, bitch.
Ew.
Come on. and Kodak Black, you were wrong.
Oh, he didn't fucking do anything wrong.
At that moment,
he didn't do anything wrong.
At the moment, it wasn't.
It doesn't. Okay, listen. We're not going to punish Kodak Black for that because there's a lot of other fucked up things that Kodak Black has done that we haven't punished him for. T.I. Yeah. You know, like why didn't you protect young M.A. from fucking all his like sexual harassment? You wanted to protect Lauren. Like, T.I., you probably trying to fuck Lauren London, too. I don't trust you, nigga.
I mean,
right. No, I don't trust none of y'all niggas. Game, all y'all niggas probably gonna try to fuck Lauren London. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Y'all niggas probably already thinking about it. And the fact, you know, just the fact that y'all niggas are already probably thinking about it, plotting on it, is probably what made y'all niggas so fucking mad. So to the point where y'all, like, stood up. And
mad at Kodak Black.
No, they were trying to signal to Lauren, like, I would never take advantage of you as a widow in the immediate death of your husband. Listen, yes, the fuck they would. The fuck they would.
You give it a year.
Yes, the fuck they would.
You give it a year.
Honey, you give it 2 hours. If Lauren London would have called fucking Game after the funeral and said, I need a shoulder to cry on, I'm sure that nigga would have been over there to fuck Lauren London. Hello.
No disrespect to Laura.
No disrespect to Lauren London. But you niggas are all the same. Shut up.
And they're right. Why are you going to the internet, T.I.? What are you doing? Speak to that man. Call that man. Stay off the internet. What are you doing?
Because I'm telling you, he's always trying to signal. Whoever was involved. He was trying to signal to whoever was involved in setting that Nipsey shit up.
Listen.
It's a higher group. He's trying to signal to them, I'm down with this.
But the thing is, you never hung out with Nipsey. I never saw you with Nipsey. Why you trying to come? You trying to get clout off of this?
No, he's trying to signal. He's trying to signal
and show a little bit of power.
No, to show allegiance, to show an alliance,
right?
To what just went down. But that's why all those men got mad about it, because they were all thinking the exact same fucking thing. When I saw that nigga Gilly, I saw his little fucking face, like, oh, I don't even know who that nigga is, but, you know, he pops up in the fucking, like, hood algorithm or whatever. You know, whatever algorithm they use to, like, sell products and ideas to fucking, like, illiterate black people. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. And I don't say that, like, oh, black people are illiterate, blah, blah. This is just, like, you know, this is just, like, how they fucking take advantage of, like, poor dumb black people, you know, by fucking putting dumb shit and memes, like stupid shit that we're just gonna fucking, you know, latch on to and like worry about and care about and whatever.
Right.
You know, so this nigga Gilly comes up and just all these niggas come up and they're saying shit. I'm just like, oh my God. I know what sexual frustration looks like. I know what it looks like when a man is like, I know what sexual competition looks like. And each and every one of you motherfuckers looked like you.
Listen.
You know, y'all were all trying to fight each other for like dibs on the fucking female line. Like that was like a fucking mating brawl.
Come on, man.
Please, like, guys, do me a favor, like,
leave it alone.
Like we don't want to see you like lusting after, like we don't want to see any of you guys lusting after like
we don't
this
want to
woman.
See the best man, okay?
Yeah, like somebody throw these niggas a fucking bouquet.
Okay,
Lauren, throw these niggas a fucking bouquet.
Throw them niggas a damn flower or something. Goddamn.
God damn it. Oh.
They want to be the best man.
God damn it.
Kodak Black, enjoy your life, bro.
I'm probably such a hypocrite. I've probably contradicted myself a million times during this fucking podcast. But, you know, thankfully, I'm not in any seat of power. Thankfully, I'm only a human being. Thankfully. This is Azealia Banks. Oh, wait. Did you have one more thing to say?
I mean, we're done. That's a wrap.
This is Azealia Banks. This was Cheapy's 2 cents. Episode 2.
Yes.
And yeah,
we'll be back.
We'll try to do these more, I guess, on time.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for listening. Goodbye. Babe, can you shut it off? Oh, he's probably asleep.